In this short video, I'm going to show you exactly how I made $514,555.21 by posting people grilled cheese sandwiches in the mail. The aim being that by the end of the video, you'll be able to put these same principles to use in your own business or for your own endeavors. You see, going viral is pretty much the most powerful thing you can do in 2019, and most people are ignoring it because they've been sold the lie that it's impossible to achieve, that it's pure luck or chance. I'm here to show you the truth. Things are shifting, old styles of advertising are drying up, and the new way to reach people is through people. We're more connected than ever, and the people we look to tell us what to buy are friends and trusted influencers. The economy is changing. We're shifting back to a cottage industry, like things were before the Industrial Revolution, where people made their own money without having to work for other people. But instead of making pots, pans, and candlesticks, people are building brands, businesses, and movements from their living rooms. Big businesses are panicking, and it's the little guys like you and I who have a huge opportunity because we're dynamic enough to know our audiences and understand what lights them up like a Christmas tree. And we're also able to reach them in their own homes and engage them with things like social media. But before I begin, I need to warn you of something. Going viral is not for everyone. It creates a lot of exposure for you and your business. If you're not ready for that, or if your business can't handle a massive influx of sales, then you should probably take the blue pill and forget you ever came across this opportunity. If you're ready for the red pill,
buckle your seatbelt, Dorothy, because Kansas is going bye-bye.
Whatever the hell that means. About 4 years ago, I quit my comfortable, stable job in IT to start a business. I wasn't entirely sure what business at the time, but I was kind of hoping that by taking the leap, I'd learn to fly before I hit the ground. You see, up until starting that crappy corporate job, I've been touring the world as a rock musician. Not the most stable career choice, but it was pretty fun, and this whole sitting in an office getting ordered around by other people thing just wasn't my idea of a good time. I needed to get creative and do something people, let alone I, gave a crap about. So I started setting up businesses, and you really shouldn't underestimate how loosely I use the term business there. I really didn't know what I was doing back then. By business number 7, with my bank balance heading fast in the direction of game over, I suddenly realized something. If I was ever going to get customers to buy my stuff, first I needed to get their attention. And what better way to get their attention than giving them something they were already paying attention to? I got to work researching the most shared things on social media. The idea was to capitalize on what other people were already proving to be successful, to ride the wave of other people's conversations and to hijack their attention. So what did I find? Number 1, melted cheese. Food porn was in full swing and getting shared like crazy. Number 2, unusual combinations. Putting ideas and flavors together that borderline outraged people and drove conversation. Number 3, subscription boxes. Companies like Dollar Shave Club and HelloFresh were cleaning up and capturing the attention of journalists. So I combined all three and created a grilled cheese sandwich subscription box. I was either mad or I was onto something. It turns out the answer was both, but the result was staggering. The tables completely turned. From me desperately trying to get people to buy my stuff one day to a flood of notification pings on my phone as sale after sale after sale rolled in, it was magical. You see, I created something based on what people were already talking about, and well, they talked about it. Within a week or so, it was in global press. I spent the following week on back-to-back radio interviews with journalists from big mainstream publications desperately trying to get hold of me. And before long, we've been featured on prime-time television shows by A-list celebrities. The even crazier thing is that most of this happened before we even created a product. It wasn't even a real thing yet, but we captured the attention of millions of people and the world's press. We'd gone viral. It was all fun and games until it dawned upon us that we had to fulfill thousands of grilled cheese sandwiches in a mail system we had no control over, with perishable food that had to arrive within 48 hours. Add to that a sprinkling of packaging disasters, delivery strikes, software failures, staffing disasters. We sent over 100,000 carefully crafted grilled cheese kits like this, and here's a photo of me when we were done, age 28. Now, the whole time I've been busy dressed up like a dinner lady, shoveling metric tons of melted cheese into the awestruck jaws of a nation. I'd captured the attention of a few people, and I started putting my viral video wizardry to work for some pretty significant folks with some significantly bigger budgets. And guess what? It worked. Time and time again, even in the most unlikely of niches like finance and debt. These guys who are used to paying hundreds of dollars to get a customer on the phone suddenly had a flood of new prospects hammering down their door. You see, it wasn't just the wacky idea that had sent us viral. I was starting to develop a strategy that worked for anyone in pretty much any niche. At this point, I really knew I was onto something, and I was starting to make serious coin for myself and my clients. I started a podcast and began speaking to other people who've made stuff go viral, business owners, big-time agency owners, professors in marketing psychology, to try and understand why this stuff works so damn well, and to develop a framework that business owners could use for themselves. I started to develop a kind of recipe card of psychological tricks and triggers that could be added to any video or campaign to immediately blow up engagement, shares and comments, but more importantly than that, allow the videos to reach exponentially more people and turn those people into raving fan customers who buy way more stuff. Now, I love doing this stuff. I'm kind of like a kid in a candy shop, and I get asked to do it for people all the time, but I can't do it for everyone because frustratingly there's only one of me. I've tried cloning myself, it didn't end up going very well. However, what I can do is teach people exactly how to do this for themselves, and that's exactly what I'm doing on a limited time on-demand web class that you can watch right now. In the web class, you'll discover my recipe card and the secret building blocks of exactly how to create viral video ads of your own. Videos that get shared like crazy and make people desperate to buy from you without expensive video equipment, without having to be in front of a camera, without the pain of wasting hours creating social media content with no idea if it will work or even get noticed by your audience. I'll show you what really makes people share your content, and it's not fancy graphics, banners, or any of the crap that most people tell you makes a viral video. I'll show you what really makes people buy your stuff without you having to be remotely salesy or even put a gun to their head. I'll show you how to create videos using your iPhone that generate thousands of dollars, the emotions you need to trigger in people to make them trust you enough to buy from you, and exactly how to trigger them. Oh, and also the ones that you need to avoid at all costs. How to use Facebook to turn your viral video ads into an evergreen cash machine of sales and new customers. The fastest and easiest ways to get your videos, your message and your product seen by millions, and much more. So if you're serious about selling more stuff without wasting hours creating content that never gets seen, if you know that yourself, your product or your business deserve more attention, register right now for this limited time web class, and I'll show you exactly how to create videos that get shared like crazy and make people desperate to buy from you. I need to warn you, this training will not be free forever because it's significantly better than the information other people would charge you thousands for. So claim your spot now. Click the button below this video right now and get yourself registered.